stories to tell, every one of us. It is just a part of being human. I would like to invite you to a little storytelling journey. Will you walk with me? 2 years ago, I discovered a fascinating world of countryside cottage living. As Albert Einstein said, I lived in solitude in the country and noticed how the monotony of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. It happened to me as well, and I found lots of inspiration for the illustrations, for the written and yet to be told stories. All my conscious life as a little girl, I have been dreaming about a fairy tale little house where I could hide from the hustle of the city days. It should be the place, I thought, where you can find all possible characters from all possible stories, magical and not so, and they live there happily safe from being criticized and laughed at and ridiculed. My favorite story was the one about the 3 little pigs. The houses mentioned there were so cute, and I could imagine how nice it must be to decorate those and create the living. I grew up a little bit, but still, fairy tales are a big part of me. I draw pictures to the stories the people create, illustrating the children's books. It is something I cannot imagine myself without. Drawing the houses for piglets and all other characters are still my favorite. 2 years ago, I found myself living in one of the storybook cottages. To my surprise, it did happen in reality. Our house was built in 1896 by some of the first settlers of New Zealand who tried to work out the successful farming and life in general in the new environment. Our little cottage is lost in the emerald hills, which are golden now as the sun burns it out in summer. It has a long driveway with planted poplars and eucalyptus trees all along. There are curious wild rabbits watching us from the long grass, our chickens who seem to own the place, peacock family, 5 alpacas, 3 sheep, and Rosa the cow. Each one of them with their own opinion on how the things should be run in the house, including the wild rabbits. Living the simple cottage life on the land changed my view on such things as what actually brings joy, what is real luxury, what is real treasure. It is offered in abundance here by nature. I am learning how to see the special magic in the most ordinary things, like washing freshly shorn sheep wool, for example. I learn how to turn all these things into the events that celebrate life itself in all its forms. And of course, the cozy comfort of countryside gives so much inspiration for the new stories. The cottage aesthetics are perceived as an unrealistic dream for many. However, it is not all that unrealistic as you might think, because it is all about the special feelings and being in the moment. If here on my channel you could find a couple of recipes of calm, slow days and serenity, this would make me really happy, as this is a real purpose of sharing my days with you. The simplicity of days gives a lot of space to imagination. Yes, it is a work involved, but I find that the deserved rest after the purposeful work is one of the ways I can have the quiet mind and peaceful heart. Everything happens aligned with the circle of life here, but there are the seeds that will continue that circle. I find it quite meaningful. We try to use what we have wisely with great gratitude. Quite often, even the meals are invented based on the leftovers we have and what is available in the garden and in the fridge for the moment. The closest shop is several miles away, and this is not something we can do just quickly. And frankly speaking, I find the simpler the food is, the more delicious it is sometimes. Luckily, my family shares this view on things too. Our animals give me a lot of joy. They also bring a lot of purpose to the days and turn this land into the storybook place. It is hard to imagine Rosa being a tiny 4-day-old calf, so fragile my husband could carry her under his armpit. And look at her growing self now. And I think the chickens like my little herb garden as much as I do. I would like to think that the old rabbit hut serves as a hotel for anyone who needs rest, a tired bird at stormy night, or maybe a gnome who needs a good night's sleep between their travels. I believe the closer we look at the world around us, the more deeply we perceive the details of our life and find more to wonder at. And there's nothing wrong in seeing things a bit more that they see at the first glance. My dog Winston definitely knows well how to fully experience the little moments of life, to see the everyday magic in them, by observing, noticing, and focusing attention. At the end of the day, there are facts and there are stories we tell. Thank you for watching, and happy storytelling.